So Cory, you've been sponsored for a long time now.
Yeah.
Who was your first sponsor?
O'Brien was actually. So I got hooked up with them when I was 7 years old, like with the Australian crew here, and been with them ever since, to be honest. And
That's a very good story.
yeah, it's you build a relationship with a few people, and it's hard to break it. And with a company like that, they're fully supportive of everything I do, and I love everything they do, and I work really closely with a lot of different aspects of the company, and you find you gain like just a mutual respect for each other, and that's the exciting part about working with companies like that. But yeah, O'Brien's been incredible.
That's awesome. So we get asked weekly at Trojan, how do we get sponsored? What do we have to do to get sponsored? If you were going back, maybe not to 7, because I'm sure you weren't making your own decisions, but you're a 15-year-old rider, you're killing it, you're doing comps, what would you do to get noticed?
Honestly, just sort of focus about yourself. If you're doing well, and if like obviously it's a different world now with social media, and it's a content-based world now.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if you're doing well, if you're putting out good content, if you're riding well, if you're competing well, companies are going to see that, and they're going to want to approach you. And just like, because at the end of the day, like, they're a company, you might send them an email, but they're also getting 100 other emails from 100 other kids going, hey, sponsor me, sponsor me, sponsor me, you know? But if you just focus on doing your own thing and sort of being yourself, companies are going to see that, and it's organic, and they're going to want to be a part of it, rather than sort of trying to be something that you're not.
No. Yeah, okay.
Really. And that, like, there's so many different aspects of the sport you can go down now. You can take, say, Space Mob sort of approach, and obviously they're a very out there crew, and they're all really nice dudes. Like, I met them a couple of times, but they're very content based approach to the sport. Yeah. And then you can obviously take the approach of myself and say Harley, Dowdy, sort of Tony, like any of the contest based roles within the sport. So it's an interesting time that we're in. There's the role of an athlete is so diverse now. Yeah. And it's fun, it's interesting, it's forever changing. And it just sort of depends what road you want to go down. But at the end of the day, you do you enjoy what you're doing. If you're having fun, if you're progressing, and if you're riding well, companies are going to see it. They're going to want to be a part of it, and you'll find you'll get a better relationship out of it going down that road than sort of just, oh, I want to be a part of this company just because. And then what a lot of people do now as well is they always think the grass is greener on the other side. And they'll get the same deal from another company, and they're like, oh, okay, I'll just take that.
That's better, yeah.
And there's no loyalty in it. It's just like, oh yeah, cool. Like, the grass is greener there. I got this deal. I want to take it. It's like, well, no, it's the same deal. Yeah. And you're just burning a bridge that you're never going to be able to go back to, and then you just make a name for yourself.
Well, that's one thing you've done well, is you've kept your sponsors, you've stayed with the same companies, and you've been loyal, and they're obviously repaying you now, and it's repaying your riding, it's repaying...
Yeah, and you get a better relationship out of it, and you enjoy it more. And when you enjoy it more, you're going to want to put back into that company more, you know? So it's, I don't know, be yourself, have fun, ride well, progress, choose what sort of path you want to take within the industry, stay true to yourself, and just go for it, really.
Perfect. I think that's amazing advice. If I was any good at wakeboarding, I'd probably take the same advice. But for any young kids out there, this is the way. Cory's been doing it for a long time. He's a perfect example. Thank you very much.
Sick.
It's been great.
Yeah, thank you.
Enjoy.
Awesome.